Hey world, it's 8:30 in the morning on 17th of July. A little bit off topic this morning. I want to go back to one of my old rants from a few years ago about eschatology and about the acceleration of evolution, and in ways how astrology is just a kind of metaphorical language that describes this ongoing evolution and the acceleration of that evolution. Seems to me that as someone who, when I was born, physically born on this planet this time round, I was born into a planet where there were 2.1 billion humans, and that's nearly 60 years ago. It's now 7. Population on this planet has more than tripled in the space of my lifetime. At the same time, the acceleration of technology, from small black and white television to virtual download and instantaneous communication with anyone, anywhere, at any time, has also accelerated and kept pace with that evolution of population. Similarly, humanity's openness and searching for aspiration towards some type of higher, more personal form of spirituality is also accelerating. Obviously, these things are continually accelerating at a higher and higher level, and when you get an escalatory graph curve, there comes a point where the graph curve will hit prime vertical, at which point it either implodes to the bottom and starts again going the other way, as perhaps happened 10 to 12,000 years ago, or it exceeds the parameters of the graph, which suggests going beyond the boundaries of imposed contemporary time and space, entering into a more multi-dimensional experience, using more than 3 dimensions, bringing in words like intuition and empathy as norms rather than the exception. It does make me wonder. I know that we only use 18% of our brain whilst we're awake, and 23% when we're asleep. It makes me wonder what the rest is up to. Certainly, our perception is very limited. As someone who, in my misspent youth, did partake in 1 or 2 slight extrasensory perception substances, all organic, I hasten to add, I did become aware of a way of seeing the world that was different to what I'd seen before. And that's never left me, and I've since expanded on that using various forms of dance, meditation, yoga, you name it. It does occur to me that just outside of our range of perception, in what I see as the multi-dimensional universe or the multiverse, there are a plethora of species, beings, all smiling at us and folding their arms and waiting patiently for us to achieve that level of consciousness which will bring us into some type of universal family. But there's a very good chance we won't make that. In many ways, humanity does seem to be the response to some type of magnet from the future that's pulling us forward in a way that's testing our viability as a species to evolve. Certainly, there's never been anything like humanity. Humanity represents such a break to the systems of biological organization that preceded it, that it can't be following any type of normal biological evolutionary chain. Therefore, it's different. Therefore, there has to be a purpose, unless it is truly, humanity is truly just a freak of nature. It seems to me that as the population, technological and spiritual revolution gathers pace and approaches prime vertical and the nexus point of transcendence, to which I think most of us in our lifetimes will see, and I think I will, it occurs to me that the more intense the experience, the more concentrated and compressed the space we fit in, the more we have to evolve our concept of personal psychic space and personal boundaries in a way that's getting tempestuous and feisty, especially in recent times. In that light, coming back to astrology, today the moon's just moved into Aries and it's brewing up to a big conjunction with Uranus, the change bringer, over the next 24 hours. The sun is squaring Mars by 1 degree. It's going to be around getting stronger and stronger in the last 3 days. Normally, I end up saying to maybe 1, possibly 2 clients a week, please don't punch him or her. Please don't do anything you'll later regret. I must have said it 6 or 7 times just yesterday alone. There is this urge out there for immediacy and primacy of action, which if given into can result in volatile and disruptive and potentially long-term damage. I'm aware of this in myself. I really want to say and do a few things, but I'm not going to for a few days yet. Let it pass. Ride this week out. Do not give in to primal instinct. Not at this time. We're better than this. This is a test of our determination to survive as a species. It's a test of our capacity for evolution, and resorting to aggression or fear or violence. Fail. Homily over. Catch you later. Bye.